Dating apps have accrued over 350 million registered users and rack up 1.6 billion swipes each day. With over 70% of single young adults participating in swipe culture, the mental health implications of dating apps are brought to question. A BMC psychology study was conducted to determine how swipe-based dating applications, or SBDA users, reported levels of distress, anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem in comparison to non-SBDA users. The participants were measured using 4 psychological tests, namely the Kessler Psychological Distress Scale, Generalized Anxiety Disorder 2 Scale, Patient Health Questionnaire 2, and Rosenberg Self-Esteem Scale. The tests are designed to gauge distress, anxiety, depression, and self-esteem by asking users a series of questions to evaluate their mental health in recent months. The study gathered 437 subjects, with 129 being current SBDA users, 101 past users, and 207 non-users. It's worth noting all current users were members of Tinder. The population was almost 50-50 male to female, with 234 males and 253 females to ensure there was no gender bias. The subjects recorded their answers for the 4 tests, and their scores were recorded as either users or non-users. The results can be seen here. In every single test, dating app users had higher scores. Higher scores correlate to a negative mental state. The results in each category were categorized as significant. The word significant is especially important in statistics as it is used to draw conclusions for the study. A significant result means the difference in scores between the 2 test groups, in this case, users and non-users of dating apps, was large enough that we can conclude dating apps do, in fact, have a negative impact on mental health. More specifically, dating apps are primary contributors to feelings of depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, and a distressed mind. This isn't the only study exposing the impacts of dating apps. A study by Tran et al. Of 1,800 SBDA users concluded users are susceptible to use of laxatives, self-induced vomiting, and anabolic steroids. From my own personal experience being on dating apps on and off for around 3 years, I would say that they've had a net negative impact on my life. As somebody with a very addictive personality, I remember the first time I downloaded Tinder and got my first like. I could feel the instant dopamine gratification release in my brain. 18-year-old me was hooked. As quickly as the feeling came, it went, and I wanted another like, and another, and another. The time I spent on the app increased and became something I did all the time, whether I was on the toilet or taking a break from homework. It was so easy to pick up and start swiping. This is how my own unhealthy relationship with dating apps was born and continued for years. I don't think dating apps are entirely bad, as I actually met one of my first girlfriends on Tinder and had an awesome relationship for about a year. But right after it ended, I was right back on the dating apps and more frequent than ever. I realized I didn't want to continue this lifestyle, and I've stopped using them ever since. However, the allure of instant approval and connection is always beckoning me to slink back into my old habits and shallow connections. That's why I decided to hashtag ghost dating apps. Okay, I'm sorry you had to hear that. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's all I have for you today. Be sure to like and subscribe to keep updated on my content. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.